On Sunday, Fox, Monk, DeRozan, Murray, and Sabonis. 5 on the floor. Mike Brown to start things off. And then it's Murray, McCollum, Jones, Murphy, and Messi for the Pels. 80s Keys are brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. AD.
We got one key, and this is the Joe Myers key today.
Contains Sabonis. A triple-double. That's the way to start.
Tell him, Trey, he better close out. Tell him he better close out.
And that'll help to bring Sabonis. If they're going to keep Sabonis on trade, that'll help.
No, I think it was it was just the floor was out of balance because of the turnover.
Wishful thinking. His area. DeMar DeRozan a little bit strong, but he is Mr. Mid-range, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
90 seconds in, back to back, a little bit strong. And Sabonis picks it up. So the Pels with the first bucket of the game, facing a team they should feel good about. They swept them last year. In fact, they took 5 straight from them last year.
Was it 5 or 6?
Well, I thought it was 6, and everybody tells me it's 5. And it's in the notes that says
so
5.
Does the play-in game not count, though?
No, it should.
Yeah, so if the play-in game counts, then it's 6.
So that's 6 straight. They've done a great job at home against this franchise.
Get to your spot. Get to your spot.
Stays home.
Oh,
no.
wow.
How many of those are we going to see tonight? So Herb had a couple. De'Aaron Fox. They're 9th in scoring, to your point, AD. They're averaging almost 117 a game at DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, but the thing is, DeMar DeRozan, and when you add a player like DeMar DeRozan to such a fluid offense, there's an adjustment that has to take place. Not for DeMar DeRozan, but for guys like Keegan Murray. Right? Because DeMar DeRozan's an isolation guy that likes to play one-on-one. They played with a lot more pace last year. Dunk the ball, Trey.
Go hard. He will.
Yes, sir. Without Alex Len in the game, Domas Sabonis does a lot of things great. Rim protecting is not one of them.
No, and they're not a block team. They weren't a block team last year. They averaged only a little over 4 blocks a game contest.
Now, Eve has to understand that Domas Sabonis wants to get to that other hand.
DeMar
wants to get to that left hand.
And a beautiful pass. Game. And CJ takes it to the car today.
Not at all.
So an early 5-point lead for the Pels. Malik Monk already missed from long range. And you got it. And it's tied.
You know they got a chemistry that started all the way back in college.
Yeah, they're buds. And
matter of fact, it looks like he's wearing, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Is he wearing De'Aaron Fox's shoes?
It's a little bit strong on the 3-ball. But Malik Monk signed and extended. He could have gone elsewhere. He extended. It's Sabonis. But he extended. Not bad.
Not at all.
Good player. Good two-way player for them. Eve comes out, goes around. It's CJ wide left. And DeMar DeRozan picks it up. They're looking for the first lead of the game. Almost 4 minutes in. Pels have started the contest 3 for 10 with some really good looks inside. Monk behind a wall.
He can get going too.
Yep.
He can get going too.
So Malik Monk gets a triple. He missed 78% so far on his threes. DeJounte. CJ up against a good defender. Comes up short.
Shot.
They look for pace when possible. Sabonis is quality young man.
Yeah, Domas, LeBron, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards.
He also led the league in rebounds. Not bad. He had 19 on average, 14 boards, and 8 assists. He just filled up the and he puts them up now by 4.
And he's improved because he's shooting a career high from the 3-point line as well.
Yep, 9-0 run. They've scored in their last 5 possessions. Trey coming off the pick. Good pass back. CJ floater and tapped out of bounds. Fox didn't know, but it was going to be off the Kings. He just saved it. You said he's improved there. It's a little bit strong.
And not allow him an opportunity to lay that ball in. Guys don't even want to put it out there like that.
Yeah, Murray converts on the 3-point play. And over and back. Turnover for the Pels. And right now, make it 13-0. No, 12-0. 12-0. Run. 5 minutes gone by. And you got to get stops. Murray up the high screen. I'll make it Fox with Murray. Clear out for Sabonis. You blitz him, it'll free up Murray. And he's only 29% this year. He's down on his percentage.
But he's not getting the same looks that he did a year ago.
DeJounte step through. Good move. Didn't get the finish. Good idea. 50-50. Malik Monk
This is when they're at their best.
on the run.
That's when they're at their best.
And that's here on the 6:35 counting left in the first 12. So the Pelicans had a 7-2 lead. Got to stop the bleeding. And Malik, it balances out, doesn't it? The way.
Get tells him all the time, look for that pass.
Right.
Because what you see is guys relax, like Malik Monk was relaxing right there, trailing the play.
Sabonis up against Steve. DeMar DeRozan in his neighborhood. And got him to bite, but there's Sabonis. He's going to get it on bounds in the process. Domantas Sabonis. He's got 8 points, making 10 now, and 7 boards. Working on his good wraparound.
It's 10. Like when they touch the paint, good things happen.
5.5 to play in the first 12. Couple of subs ready to come in from the Pels. Daniel Tice, Brandon Boston. Damn, that's too deep. So he's picked by Orlando. He went to Oklahoma.
What I mean by that is Daniel Tice, Jamal Cain, Brandon Boston. He's definitely taking advantage of his opportunity like this throughout the course of an NBA season.
And you can get contracts by playing at a high level. So they can invest in you after you have performed at a very high level. DeJounte, mid-range, stops. Right now, they're shooting 47%. Monk, and a good pass save.
The guy that Domantas Sabonis is rolling to is a guard.
Clear out.
Gotta stay down.
Don't bite.
Gotta stay down.
DeMar DeRozan coming up short as Trey clears it away. A 7-point game. DeJounte leans into it. One and done. Inside of 5 to play. It'll be Monk off that pick. Sharon, Keon Ellis walked with the basketball. Just checked into the game. He's in his...
Took advantage of the opportunity.
3 years, almost $6 million.
Right.
3 years, exactly what you were just talking about. Did a good job for them, and they invested in him. Trey got Sabonis to come out. Good take.
That's it. When B.I. was down for games, Trey Murphy got an opportunity to start, and people were running him off the line. So you can tell he has put the time in to that handle and getting to that rim.
A break. Monk had a good look. Kane picks up the board. Only a 5-point deficit for the Pels. They're just down 16-7 going to the timeout. It'll be Trey, and he's going to the line.
And finish with that athletic ability.
Good job.
Right now, I'm not on him.
KOD.
No, you tell me when we go to commercial.
Guess it down. Inside of 4 to play. Only a 3-point lead. DeRozan. And equality. I mean, now 35 years of age, 16th year out of U.S.
It is.
Man, that's a lot of points. And by the way, while we have a moment, happy birthday to the guy that I grew up idolizing as a kid. Happy birthday, Bob Pettit. He's 92 today. Top 50, top 75, one of the greatest players in NBA history. One of the top 5 power forwards of all time. Trey, tracked by Herder. Great pass. Tice. Can't get the finish.
Right now, it's catching and shooting. He's putting it on the...
Jones just checked into the game, the rookie out of Washington State. They've got a few Jones on this. Isaac Jones.
That's only 2.
You can't, no, there's more. And two-way guys. You can't tell a player without the scorecard. Driving a kick, and that's what Herder does. Comes up short that time. Good clear out by Trey.
We talk about this with B.I. When you can tell when a guy has a pop in his step, right? He has a bop to his game right now. Right now, Trey Murphy has a bop to his game. You can tell he's in a really nice offensive rhythm.
Daniel Tice didn't bring it down, didn't get the roll. And that's been the story for the Pels. They've had some good looks inside. Now De'Aaron Fox picks it up off the dribble. Man, good tap by DeJounte to keep it away from Herder. He had Trey. Instead, Boston.
That's a tough shot, man. That is a tough shot.
It's going to be a foul and a good foul.
You and I were just kind of discussing this during the commercial break. You never want to take away a player's confidence in line. That's equivalent to turning the ball over and giving them balance.
Can you imagine De'Aaron Fox with Luka Doncic on the floor? Remember, they didn't take him in the draft, and the reason they did.
Yeah, you can tell.
Trey's done an exceptional job. He's already got 12 points, and he's 4 or 5. I talked about the efficiency. He's not forcing a thing, but they could have had Luka. Now on the run. It'll be set up for Murray. Not close, side of the glass. Chance to take the lead after you were just down by 9. Trey sets it up beautifully. Kane comes up short, but the drive and the kick was perfect. Inside of 2 to play.
And now their offense is going to go all the way through De'Aaron Fox.
Herder spacing.
Yeah, everything's going to start with De'Aaron Fox.
So Kevin Herder coming over to the deal. You know, what a shooter from the Atlanta Hawks, that deal. But a true spacer for them off the bench. And you can put him in the starting lineup as well. Trey hit by Keegan Murray. Scoring team in the NBA. They're 6th in offensive efficiency. And it's going the other way.
And it's a
tapped on the way up. It'll belong after the red hot start, especially for Sacramento. CJ. And looking for help. He got it with Trey, but his shot clock's down, and they're going to call a hold. Now Trey shoots 2. Good.
And
young man out of Iowa's program. I put him in the shredder. I'm not even using him as wallpaper anymore. I'm so disgusted. 1 of 2 for Trey at the stripe. He's got 13. 13 to the first 23 for the Pels. We documented how well he's playing to the top of the telecast. That's off a foot. They'll let it go. Fox. Step through. They wanted to walk. They're not going to get it. Van the 50-50. Fox again. He's 8th in the league in scoring, by the way, at 26 a game. 9th in steals. Gets into the paint, doesn't he? 7th in points in the paint as well.
Tough guy to guard.
Yeah, he and Sabonis are top 10 in points in the paint. To give you an idea how difficult it is. Now Trey into the shot clock again. Percentage buster. Got it.
He's in a group. He is in a
16 to the first 26. At the buzzer, that'll do it. And kept the Pelicans to start the second 12. Good pass inside. Then tapped away from Murray. Yep, Macy got it. And the Pels get a break. Brandon Boston in the paint. He'll take the mid-range.
See that patient got his foundation under and he raised up. That's a good shot from Brandon Boston right there.
Javon Kane slipping the screen. And Jones maintains possession. Herder wanted to go back. Boy, changing sides. Murray. And a good job by Eve. Herder again. And it's activity inside and almost taken away. And that was Colby Jones, the 22-year-old out of Xavier. Brandon Boston back in.
That's a good shot right there.
And he's
You're
6'6".
okay with that.
Right, he's 6'6". He can shoot over guys.
When the guy gets to that mid-range, it's different. Good hands by CJ.
Good save on the baseline by Brandon Boston. So the Pels on a mini spurt. CJ created space.
Okay, CJ.
On the floor as De'Aaron Fox feeling pretty good about himself. Makes it a 1-point game.
And that's how you can tell when somebody's in a groove, right? And the way that Trey's moving, the way that he's bouncing with and without the basketball.
Smart play by Fox. Tapped it away. Otherwise, he was taking him down.
Got to get off that sideline right here.
Yeah, now only 4 on the shot clock.
Now he's good.
CJ finds some space. Gets the try.
Opportunity to go one-on-one. Eve's there. That means Lynn's there, too. So it brings more length to that shot.
Early minutes. Alex Len inside out. Gives it to Murray and gets the dead of the dunk. That's why you said, wow.
Yeah.
Send it back. But come on, that's today's NBA.
Yes, sir.
Now the crossover. Look out. Good pass. Herb, corner 3.
See, I would rather CJ lay that up, too.
He got away from Len. Deep 3. CJ.
Because
up to 6 triples already in this game. And now it says 5 of 13. Okay. Murray taps it back to the shooter.
That hurts. Because you're doing a lot of things right. You just got to secure this ball. You're doing a lot of things right. But you can't continue to give was too small.
Right.
So the same way Trey Murphy was in a groove in that first quarter, CJ's in a nice groove to start this second quarter. That doors.
Back in the game. Set it up for the corner 3. And a break. That was a good look for Kevin Herder. But a good challenge the same. Herb got involved.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Brandon Boston with a run out by Ellis on his way down. It's kept alive. Good job by Eve.
Shoot it, CJ. Yeah.
It hurt you.
Yeah.
And the rebound. Whoa. 8.5 minutes into the second 12. DeMar DeRozan in his neighborhood. Working against Kane. Man. Couldn't bank it, but Sabonis is there to tap it. One of the reasons he's top 10 points in the paint. Good take by Herb.
That's playing with pace right there.
Got it up early. Boston leaves it. Eve can't finish. How many inside shots have they missed already in this game? Easy.
Finding teammates.
Yeah, when De'Aaron Fox is out of the lineup, like he is right now, it's up to somebody like Monk, who's got the experience. Brandon Boston, he'll take the three. And it'll be Kane back at it. He's going to between free throws. And 1 point game. Pels now 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Kane jumped that right. Fought through the pick. It's going to be Monk. There's some length. Boston's. Kane.
Gotta stay down. And I know it's so easy. Keep your hands up and don't.
NBA once again this year in mid-range attempts and mid-range makes.
He knows where his bread is buttered.
Yep. All-star, 3-time All-NBA. And really good person. We know that. All those years with the Raptors. Boston going to the line. And the Spurs were in the middle of it to help out. So Brandon Boston ties it at 40. And gives the few matchup well with. And last year that was the case. Plus the Pels have a great home record against this franchise overall.
That's what you do. You stay grounded and put a hand up.
Yeah.
If he knocks it down, more power to him.
Yeah, stay grounded. You said it. Challenge him. It'll be Brandon Boston. Got the threes and switching sides on that bullet. So Boston off the bench with 9 in 11 minutes of play. And the Pels are up by 4. Keon Ellis didn't get the roll, but Trey's got the board.
Pull up.
Trey's got space too. Good back tap. That's Daniel Tice. And it's needed.
Got to a spot. Yep, got to a spot. Missed shot, but he got to a spot. Understanding that there's nothing that Keon Ellis can do as far as contesting his shot is concerned.
Good D. Tried that pocket pass. For Sabonis. Got caught in the air, didn't he? Turnover. Trey's held from behind. They grabbed his hand. We saw it. They let it go. And now it's going to be a foul.
How do 3 of them miss it?
Right.
Cannot allow that man to get back to that left hand.
Nope. And he'll get the layup, and he didn't get the finish. He wanted the foul. He's not getting the whistle. 5.5 to play in the half. Brandon Boston. A little bit strong, just out of the reach of Trey. DeRozan the other way. He'll get there. And it's blocked away by Daniel Tice. And the Egyptians, go to Pelicans.com. It's all about Pelicans. And then they lost Herder and Monk at the end of last season to injuries. It is out of bounds before. I've never experienced it, but I've heard about it.
You heard about it a time or two?
Right. DeJounte. Murray jumped the route. Top 3. And Sabonis locked up. Daniel Tice. Ooh, yep, carried it. And a walk.
Wait.
The nerve of that guy. 3 ball. And good rebound. Antonio Reeves sets it up. Daniel Tice delivered. 6-point game. 4+ to play in the first half. I wish everybody saw your face and your reaction. Monk got there and gets the.
Gives him another ball handler, another playmaker, another guy that can play downhill, another explosive scorer.
And you said it earlier. The reason he wanted to stay in Sacramento, his best friend, De'Aaron Fox. There's a hold, and they're going to call a move. 4-point game. You're doing Marcel. Sabonis wants to post up Eve as he begs for it. Here comes the blitz. Good job, Dre. It'll be Monk on the run out. Yep, he got to the mid-range and doesn't get the roll, or Herb's got it. Solid start for the Pelicans tonight, especially if you get hit with a haymaker like they did on a 14-0 run. Ooh, Herb on the wing. And kind of it goes.
They've done a great job tonight. And when you can tell me what continuation is anymore, Joe?
It doesn't exist. Off the bench. Not close. CJ. Didn't take him long, did it? Sabonis on the finish.
Malik Monk.
Yep. And they do. Now in his 8th year out of Kentucky. Deep three. Yes. Getting it up in a hurry.
Right, getting it up in a hurry. So that gives you an opportunity to go through so many different offensive options.
Right, they take something away. What's your counter? Eve locked up. Sabonis has the seal and the foul on the floor. Let's see if this, and because remember, Sacramento feels good about themselves after the way they were together in Santa.
Keep your foot on the gas here. Like, the thing you don't want to do now is slow down. You want to continue to play with pace.
Pels by 3. Yeah, we always talk about closing the right way. And going to the free throw line.
Everybody looking to CJ coming off this side of the floor, which gave him an opportunity to go one-on-one. There's a bit
25 to play. Because the Pels have been attacking, they've also been able to get to the line far through Sacramento. 5-point game. And De'Aaron Fox on for the duration of the half. Monk with Sabonis.
You got to give him different looks. And Trey Jemison is the guy.
Inside of 2 to play in the half. CJ on the run against Monk.
Glass.
Yep. A little bit short, and last touch by Herder. Herder's done a good job off the bench for them.
Since they made that switch.
Yep. Loose ball foul. You know what I could never understand? Monk was drafted 8 years ago, 11th overall by Charlotte, and he couldn't get off the bench. Trey gets 1 and 2. Take the money and run. 53-49, 4-point game. De'Aaron Fox on his strong side. Driving a kick. There's the shooter, Herder. A rhythm dribble.
They're getting second, third opportunities.
Fox trying to lose DeJounte. And take it away. Herb's on the trail. He'll take it himself and lose it. The one thing they've done is move the ball. Pels have 12 assists on 17 makes. That is only their 4th turnover. Monk on the run out. And Sabonis got it. And he's over there with 3. That's why he's been out. DeMar DeRozan.
Him scoring over you. He gets his rhythm. Right now, Joe, he's 1 of 6.
You always talk about guys get to the line.
It matters.
Watch it go through. DeJounte trying to lose Fox. On the switch now. Sabonis stays on the strong side of the floor. Good dive, but it's taken away. That was Monk who poked it away because he saw Brandon Boston coming across. The trail is Herder. Just behind, the right idea, but just behind Sabonis on the run. And we saw him just take it away at the other end. And everybody's coaching. So that's 3 consecutive turnovers for the Pels after a pretty clean start tonight. DeJounte on the fall away. Good look. De'Aaron Fox. So DeJounte with the bucket has 9. CJ's got a dozen, but it's Trey who's got 16. And now you got a chance. Brandon Boston at the buzzer. Double clutch.